was a kid, I was fascinated by a television program called The Untouchables, which was all about Prohibition gangsters. And it was really a noir series that was really a lot different from the kind of dopey cartoons and comedy shows that are on TV. And so I got interested in Prohibition gangsters. And then I later found out that I have a relative, a great uncle, who was a minor gangster on the Lower East Side of New York in the 1920s. So by that time I was hooked on this subject, and I thought it'd be great to write a book about it. Well, it was sort of a Robin Hood effect. People wanted alcohol, but the government of the United States prevented them from getting it. And here were these gangsters, young men, mostly the sons of immigrants, who were able to supply that liquor. So people could drink at the local speakeasy. So there was a certain amount of admiration for these criminals. And in movies and in comic books, they were sort of glamorized. But all that ended with the Great Depression that caused so much economic disaster. Well, you know, there have always been criminal gangs in the United States, but they weren't very sophisticated, at least before Prohibition. It involved sneaking into an alley and knocking somebody on the head and stealing their wallet, or threatening to burn down their business if they didn't pay protection money, or burglary, or extortion. But then along came Prohibition. And it was quite a different kind of crime that was being committed, and it required a high level of organization. These gangsters arranged to have liquor brought across the Atlantic Ocean in cargo ships, for that cargo to be unloaded on the shore, for it to be put into trucks, to send to warehouses, to be sold. So this was a very complex operation, and it got more complicated. It was a very sophisticated level of crime that persisted later on after Prohibition, when these same men turned to illegal off-track betting and casinos and other sophisticated operations like that.